What's going on, everybody? Spencer here for a very special limited run Atlas unboxing. Doesn't actually feel that long ago that we did the unboxing of Persona 3, probably because we did 2. So yeah, first we had Persona 3 Portable, the Stab Your Heart edition. Then we recently got sent our brand spanking new stab-free version. And here we are, round 2.5 probably, back with the bubble mailer, and this time no stab wounds or anything crazy. It is a different kind of like sealed bubble mailer, which is a nice touch. But let's jump into this. I did notice, I don't know if their shipping service changed since Persona 3, but they went from DHL to USPS again. Holy moly, it is here. It's beautiful. Surreal, actually. I was not the first one to get this in. I'll unwrap this in a minute, especially just because the glare is going to absolutely destroy this thing with the shrink wrap. But yeah, Persona 4 Golden. We went from 2012 Vita exclusive to everything and anything getting this game. Absolutely wild. So let's crack this open. I'm excited about this for many reasons. One, physical copy of one of my favorite games of all time. I'm a huge Persona 4 fan, especially for Golden. It was a very big moment. Its release is one of the big things that kick-started me into starting SMT Network, which by the way, please look forward to more of that. Here we go. Here, let's get my big ugly mug out of the way. We have got the original cover. On the back, I think the back's actually different. Yeah, the back is different. The screenshots are a little bit similar. So no Teddy and no Yukiko on the back. It was a lot less kind of real estate there. So this one, obviously, unlike the P3P version, which was very similar to the PSP, this obviously has a lot less to kind of go off of. So there's no stretched out logo on the spine, which actually I kind of miss. I feel like it looks really weird, just kind of the yellow on yellow is a little busy on there. But let's read off. So for our back of the box features, says, "Don't touch that dial, it's time for the Midnight Channel. The world-renowned Persona 4 Golden promises unforgettable adventures, meaningful bonds, heartwarming experiences shared together with friends. Key features involve explore otherworldly dungeons, take down mysterious, monstrous shadows, confront the darker sides of one's true self, inch closer to the truth behind the serial murder cases, venture around the town of Inaba, partake in eventful school year, meet kindred spirits, forge invaluable bonds, 2 inches of bonds, and then also new quality of life features including improved graphics, smoothness, difficulty selection, and quick save functionality." So all of that is different. We've basically got no similar screenshots. The back of the boxes are completely different from the PlayStation Vita version. Also interesting to know, I never noticed on Persona 3 and 4, actually doesn't mention P Studio. There's no mention of the developers, just Atlas and Sega, as well as obviously limited run. So on the original one, basically similar to the original, just kind of saying one of the biggest and best RPGs online. Shout out to the online dungeon rescue system, which all 9 of us remember. So let's open this up, see what is on the inside. I'm not actually sure which one I like more in terms of the back of the box. It is kind of interesting how different this is. So, boom, you're just hit in the middle of the face. Unlike with the original, you've got a brand spanking new manual. By the way, this disc is clean as hell. Obviously, can't really go wrong with it, but like, even like looking at like the reversible cover, like look at how that like color just absolutely goes through. Looks fantastic. Here's the controversial, and I wish I was kidding, reversible cover. So originally Limited Run had planned on this being the cover. A lot of people were like, that looks really bad. My thing was this cover really was only meant to fit like the PlayStation Vita. This does not fit the Nintendo Switch very well. As you can tell by Switch copies that are kind of out there. But this is the art that most people are so familiar with, and they have on there. So you also get the original version as a reversible cover. I'm glad they included it as an option. It is actually part of the reason why this shipped so much later, or at least these copies. Because honestly, by limited run standards, and we're very honest about limited run around here. We're not like realistically like overly loving them or like overly mean to them, but yeah, for limited run standards, this is still pretty fast for getting your shipment in. Now, unlike the PlayStation Vita version, which I was like, damn bro, where's my card? I forgot. Oh, it's actually in my Vita still. No manual. Japan had like a little pamphlet. There's no manual. So here we have got, it's actually pretty beefy too. I'm excited to see what's in there. On the back, I think it's a really cool choice. They included the original PlayStation 2 manual cover. And then it's 20 plus pages. Got your little table of contents, your prologue. Gotta have your PNGs. It's cool they included personas though. Talks a little bit about the game flow, but this is a completely original manual. This is not borrowing anything from... Yeah, this is not borrowing anything from any pre-existing manual, at least that I'm aware of, which is really, really cool. You know what actually I need to do? I'm going to take a pause really quick. I've got my Vita right here. I just realized there was a manual for Persona 4 Golden. It was their digital manual. Let me see if actually they used that, because that was actually pretty extensive. So we'll be right back. Vita check time. All right, the Vita is here. Let's do a check. Is this manual the same one as the digital manual? So for all those who don't know, PlayStation Vita games normally didn't have manuals, but would have a digital one. So let's see if this manual, printed from limited run, is using any of a 72-page manual. You know what? I think it does. Yeah, look at those backgrounds. That is the same backgrounds, just different page count. That is absolutely wild. Okay, let's flip through. Yeah. It is using all of the assets from the digital manual. Obviously, this is not like saying any less about this manual printed for the physical copy, but really cool. So all this extra work. Now, all of this is not present. Obviously, all 72 pages did not get printed, but a lot of it did get condensed and is here. Status ailments, shuffle time, the compendium, summoning, even the fusion table. Same thing. Absolutely wild. RIP Atlas Faithful. Alright, here we are on the PS5. So we've got the digital copy of P4G. It's got its 1.01. This is the digital version. Whopping in at a solid 19.68 gigabytes. So we're going to delete this version and pop the disc in and see what patch we're on. Alright, we got the disc, got the PS5. Definitely did not drop the box. Alright, we have got the updates. And is it on the disc? Weirdly, they don't put the update data on the back of the box. The back of the box just says it's its regular, like 11 gig version. No, there you go. Got all 19 gigs, so let's see what happens when it installs. See you in 13 minutes. All right, well, you've seen the game get unboxed. You've seen the manual. We discovered it was based off of the Vita manual, no less, not the PlayStation 2 manual, and was not a completely original manual either. So, checked it out, checked out the disc, patch is all there. I would say this is a complete success in terms of a release. Obviously, we mentioned this before, it would have been nice if this was available at the digital launch, as well as with maybe like a bundle or something like that. But once again, I'd rather have this and Persona 3 exist. We've got it on PS4, Xbox, Switch. They're steelbooks. What else more do I want with that? Last little thing I wanted to say. We mentioned this earlier about how the spine looks kind of weird. I think especially with these two next to each other, it's kind of like, yeah, I think I would have enjoyed the stretched out logo of the Vita one a little bit more. It just fits a little bit better, but obviously the stretched out logo, probably not everyone's first choice. But that's the video. What did you think of the unboxing? Was it horrendously long? Of course it was. Every video on this channel is offensively long. But it is late. I've got to go to bed. I've got to get some sleep before is my next chance to move on. Goodbye, everybody.